My name is Stuttering John. The shitware couldn't keep his promise to me. He couldn't stop talking about me. He broke his oath of service. It's a violation of YouTube terms and conditions. I don't believe anything this shitware says. He broke his oath to me. I don't accept it. You guys don't accept it. I don't believe it. You guys don't believe it. I don't see it. You don't see it. That's a fact, Jack. Shitware doesn't respect the Constitution. Okay? He doesn't respect the Bill of Rights. He doesn't respect my authority. The shitware doesn't respect the Magna Carta. And that's what we're talking about in a nutshell. Okay? So we're talking about the dues payer. We're talking about 30 failing shows. That's all they are, is fake, false, fraud, failing, flunky, floozy. I don't like the dues payer. You don't like the dues payer. Wait, what were we talking about again? Oh yeah, the dues payer. I don't believe anything the dues payer says. You don't believe anything the dues payer says. I don't believe it. You don't believe it. I don't see it. You don't see it. That's a fact, Jack. That's a fact backed up by documents, backed up by the truth. We're gonna talk truth over here. That's a fact. 30 failing shows. What can we say about 30 failing shows? They took away all my friends. They took away Chadley Zumak. They took him away to the dark side. The dues payer side. And now they're trying to get Rob Saul. They're trying to get Clay. It is not going to work. It is not going to happen. I will not let it happen. The dues payer will suffer. I did not tell him he cannot use a dues payer cannot use my likeness. He can't do it. I don't know why he's trying to come on and be like he's a good guy. He's not a good guy. He's a dues payer. He's a shitware. I don't accept anything he says. You can't believe anything that dues payer says. I guess for now, Jenny, I guess it's working a little bit now. I'm on my phone, obviously, so it's not working great. But we'll deal with what we have. The Poe on the go kept me up. It's his fault. So I figured we'll do a short little live here. It's great to see you, Jenny. It's been a while. I hope you're doing good. Okay. We're talking facts here. We're talking facts here. Okay. And these are facts. And they're backed up by documents, folks. So we're going to talk facts. We're not going to talk nonsense like the dues payer. Hey, Gary. It's always Poe's fault. I agree. And you can tell the Poe, he's a good guy, but it's his fault. He kept me up. He kept me up. Why would he do that? But he kept me up, so he's a good guy. And figure we'll just come on for a few minutes and see what's going on. Hope everyone's having a great night or good morning. These are facts. These are facts. We're going to talk a lot about facts tonight. We're going to talk a lot about the Constitution, what it means. Hey, Detroit by Dark, 30 failing shows. Thank you very much for the super chat. You're super to me. Appreciate your support, Detroit by Dark. Been seeing you all day in the different chats. Tried to give you a shout out on a couple of them. Thank you very much, Detroit by Dark. Jenny Wong says, my phone is shot, so I watch you on the TV or the telly, as some people say, but I will using a tablet ATM. That's excellent. You guys are all great supporters of the channel. I really appreciate that super chat, Detroit by Dark. You guys are all the good guys. Unlike the shitware, unlike the dues payer, he can't keep a promise. He can't stop talking about me for one day. And I can't yell because it's kind of late out now. He can't stop talking about me for one day. Why can't he do that? Why doesn't he respect the Constitution? 30 failing shows. 30 failing shows. This is what happens when you fail out of second grade, shitware, dues payer. Okay? This is what happens. This is what we're dealing with. A total lack of respect for the law. A total lack of respect for the Constitution, for the Bill of Rights, for the Magna Carta. We've been learning about this stuff since second grade. But you couldn't color in between the lines, shitware, dues payer. You couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. He doesn't know what's right. He doesn't know what's left from his right. That's the shitware. That's that guy. We're gonna talk facts here. Let's go. We're gonna talk facts up in here, okay? We're gonna talk about the shitware and these 30 failing shows. Yeah, that is, Jenny. That is very generous. We're going to talk about these 30 failing shows and what it means to America and what it means to the Constitution, why he does it. We don't accept that. There ain't nothing we can accept about that. Oh. You guys are the good guys. You see it my way. These are facts. 30 failing shows. 30 failing shows. They're criminals. Shirley knew about his producer. This was his best friend. How could he not know? How could he not know? 6,000 images. They went to second grade together. They played Monopoly together. He knew. I want to know when he knew. Did he know before DabbleCon 2? I think we know the answer to that. Shirley knew. He hid it. Covered for his friend. He's a good friend, but not a good person. He should be removed from society. That's a fact check. You can quote that, you can clip it up on the 30 failing shows, and that's what you will do. In this community, I am the star. I'm the one that graduated from New York University. As you guys know, I graduated with a gold star. Graduated high school with a Regents degree. My 6th grade teacher said I had an A on a movie I made. My 2nd grade gym teacher said I could play for the Buffalo Bills. Do you think these people are lying? Do you think they would lie to me to boost my ego? I don't think that's the case. I think we know who the Prince of Darkness is. His name is Dues Payer. That's a fact. I know, yeah, I'll read that one, Detroit by Dark. Did Shirley not notice at least one of the 6,000 pictures was Minecraft 0 out of 6,000? I agree. What was he thinking? Who was driving that car? He was asleep at the wheel. That's all he was thinking about was the ratings. He didn't think about the innocent children. Thinking about a show. Thinking about having a show about someone more successful than him, and he's the laggard. He's the failure. He's the runt of the litter. Riding on my coattails. as he always does. Why does he do that? Why do we accept that? There ain't nothing we can accept about that. He doesn't deserve a show. He hires his producers from the gutter and the garbage. Meanwhile, I hire college graduates for the John Show. And that's a fact. We're going to talk facts on this network. We don't talk nonsense. We don't talk goobly-gobbly like the SHI5 network. We talk facts. We deal with facts. How could you not deal with facts? Hi, Joni. How you doing? Thanks for being here. It's a sad day in America when I have to defend myself against second-grade dropouts. And we're talking about the shitware, the dues payer, okay? He couldn't color in between the lines. He was eating the glue. Why would he do that? He couldn't pass school. He couldn't do it. He couldn't do anything in life. It's a complete failure. That's what we're dealing with in this community, in this Dabbleverse, which is named after me. I am the Duke of this Dabbleverse. Do not forget it. Dues payer. You paid your dues, but not to me. You don't talk about me. You couldn't stop talking about me for one day. Not a single day. You couldn't do it. You couldn't color in between the lines. That was asking too much. What about this evidence? What about it? You couldn't do it. There is nothing right about the SHI5 network. The Sandusky network is what I call it. We know the kind of people hanging around your network. We know what they're capable of. We know if they've done 30 failing shows. 30 failing shows. Lady Jane out, how you doing? Thanks for being here. Talking about 30 failing shows. We're talking about the dues payer. We're talking about how he failed second grade. We're talking about how he couldn't color between the lines. He couldn't do it. He couldn't act right. He couldn't be a good guy. You know who his friends are over there. You know what they've done with their careers. That's right, Detroit by Dark. I am, unless I get some respect, I will be leaving the Dabbleverse again. That's right, Lady Jane. This SHI5, well, he likes to be called the shitware, the dues payer. He was eating glue. Why would he do that? Hey, Nick. Nick says I have had 4 beers in the morning. Deep Eddy, then 6 Deep Eddies, and 4 root beer doctors, and Heineken. Sounds good. Wait, what were we talking about again? Oh yeah, dues payer. What about him? What about him? Dabbleverse. They call it, and let's tell the story, folks. They call it the Dabbleverse because I had to put some lady reporter in her place. She asked me if I dabbled in comedy. I was like, lady, I've been doing comedy for 20 years. And she was like, oh, blah, 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 blah. You know, and I was like, let's try to be respectful here. And I was like, lady, listen up. My name is Stuttering John. I'm world famous. How could you not know who I am? How could you not know I was in comedy for 20 years? And she didn't want to respect my authority. She kept saying dabble, 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 dabble. I dabble this, I dabble that. So my haters mainly the shitware, called this the Dabbleverse, which I am the star of. I'm the star of this network. 30 failing shows. 30 failing shows come on. 30 failing shows come on to insult me, but I'm their bread and butter. They don't have a life without me. They don't have a show without me. They can't get real jobs, these people. The dues payer couldn't get a job working third shift at a Dairy Queen. So without me, he doesn't have a job. He doesn't have a revenue stream. And in the interim, let's talk about my revenue. Let's talk about my revenue stream. Let's talk about my stocks. Let's talk about my bonds. Let's talk about my annuities, my real estate. I have a diversified portfolio. Do you think the dues payer has a diversified portfolio? Do you think Neil's brother has a diversified portfolio? I think we know the answer to that. I think we know the answer. The answer is no. It's a shame I even have to say it. It's a shame. Okay. And that's what we're dealing with. Is criminals like the dues payer and the shitware. And that's right, Detroit by Dark. I created the term that's a fact jack. And 30 failing shows have to copy it. They don't know how to respect my authority. They can't do it. There's nothing they can do without me. I will crush them like a roach. I will land on them like a ton of bricks. They can't respect my authority. They can't do it. Why can't they do it? Hey Jenny, no, Howard Stern has not been in contact with me. He was not a good guy to me. Hey Waste Bandit. I've been losing weight since 20 years ago. I've been doing good. My sister Joyce is hot. Thank you. Wait, what was I talking about again? I lose track of things, folks, because I'm so famous. And my mind races so much. What were you doing again? Oh yeah, my show. My show's the best show on YouTube. Most likely the whole internet. And by the way, I did help Al Gore invent the internet, just so you guys know. In case, so you could thank me next time you log on AOL. You're welcome, by the way. Hey Nick, yeah, I was a substitute teacher until the dues payer got me fired last year. Hey Couch, how you doing? Walmart on Dale Mayberry. Lady Jane, what are you doing? I'm just rambling. I'm just wandering around randomly. That's my privilege. That's what we're doing. It's a fact check. If that's what we want to do, that's what we're gonna do. Am I right? You guys know I'm right. You guys know Stuttering John did it. I am the man. I am the one. Now, does the dues payer ever leave his studio to do a show on the sidewalk with you guys? Does any of the 30 failing shows ever bother to leave their studio? Maybe Joey C is one of the good guys. Most of these shows can't be bothered. Most of these shows are failures. 30 failing shows. What can we say about 30 failing shows? The dues payer is a failing show. All he knows how to do is buy fake views from India over 60. I thought it was like 60% of his audience. I was told it was 95% of his audience is from India. How could he do that in this community? How can he feel good about that? There ain't nothing to feel good about, Deucepayer. Oh, we're just going up and down the sidewalk here. Okay. That's a fact. We deal with facts here on this network at this juncture. And by the way, I don't know if you guys know, but I am a graduate from New York University. Silver Serpent, how you doing? I know, that's the Deucepayer for you. It's what he does. It's what he represents. Between 60 to 90, more like 95% of his views are fake. And it's good to see you, Silver Serpent. You're one of the good people. Oh, I know, Joni. I'm probably gonna pick up some McDonald's after this because this one's open 24/7. It's good to see you too. And you could smell it from here. You could smell it. What were we doing again? Talking about 30 failing shows. Probably gonna get either a couple chicken sandwiches or a couple fish sandwiches. Not sure yet. I used to get the burgers, but fish or chicken are slightly better out of the, if you give me 3 bad choices, right? They're all bad, but what is it? Whoa. You know, 11:44 p.m. There's not really much open, folks. Maybe a 7-Eleven down the way, but not much to pick from. And you look at they're still busy. They'll be busy at even 3 o'clock in the morning. See the drive-through there? They're even the regular place is open inside. Yeah, there's definitely 3 bad choices. There's no good choices inside except to go to a different place. But that's what we're dealing with, you know. Deucepayer probably works part-time at McDonald's, but they probably wouldn't hire him. He couldn't last one day. He can't take orders. He can't tuck his shirt in. Won't do it. They got all kinds of crazy lights going on in there. Maybe for a holiday coming up, I don't really know. Have a good night, Lady Jane. Thanks for being here. It's okay, Joni. We'll forgive it this time. Yeah, definitely, Silver Serpent. Well, you know, the thing is, the Deucepayer doesn't own stocks. I own stocks. I own bonds. I own annuities. I own real estate. I have a diversified portfolio. Does the Deucepayer have a diversified portfolio? I don't think so. Deucepayer can't get a job. Deucepayer's not capable. He can't do it. That's all he can do is make fun of me, one of the good guys. And he gets his friends to make fun of me also. Is that fair in this country? Is that fair in America, in this land? We have a constitution that's supposed to protect people like me. People are supposed to be protected, not mocked all day. That's a fact. We got like a basketball club going in or something, huh? Look at that. playing basketball. What? Right. How dare they? This ain't no basketball club. Who told them they could do that here? I guess we'll forgive it this time. That's something the shitware would do. He would play basketball at a McDonald's, disrespecting the joint. That's golf? Okay. Play along. That's cool. That's cool, Joni. That's acceptable. We'll accept that. Oh. This is a jamming corner. Okay. Okay. That's right. Need a little respect, like Rodney Dangerfield. No respect to him either, especially that wife of his. Especially not his kids. His kids didn't respect him. Oh, I didn't know that, Joni. It didn't. Looks like a. I didn't see it up close. It looks like a basketball to me, but what do I know? Okay. Cupcakes corner, how you doing? We're on the street corner. We're talking about the dues payer. We're talking about how he's good for nothing. Talking about how he's a failure. He's F-rated. He is fake, false, fraud, failing, flunky, floozy. I don't believe anything the dues payer says. You guys don't believe anything the dues payer says. Dirty Feeling shows. What can we say about Dirty Feeling shows? How could they do that? How could they feel good about mocking the man? How could they mock a man that worked for Howard Stern? Not only did I work for Howard Stern, I was the announcer on The Tonight Show until it ended. And did you guys notice... Wait. What are we talking about? Did you guys notice... Wait. What are we talking about? Sounds good, Silver. No, but anyways, did you guys notice the slip in the ratings every year since I left the Howard Stern show? Okay, now everyone knows and accepts the fact that it was because of me Howard got those Sirius XM contracts. Now he's in jeopardy of losing it. He thinks I'm going to go back and save the day and bring the Howard Stern show back to its former glory, which he hasn't called me to do yet. And I will only do that if he gets on his hands and knees and grovels to me. I will need to see a lot of groveling. I will need to see a lot of begging before I go back there. And that's a fact. That's right, I agree with Silver Servant. That's right, Detroit Dark. It was me, Howard, Robin, and that's a fact, Jack. No one is allowed to question that. That shitware wasn't a part of that network. Howard couldn't wait to get rid of him. He was a scum bum, a crumb scum bum. He was a rat, a reptile, defective reptile. That's a fact. We talk facts on the Stuttering John show. Okay. I don't know about that couch. And I was a good father. Howdy, Keith. Yeah, we're doing pretty good. I had to sign up to 50 autographs today, but that's okay. And do you guys think the shitware has to sign up to 50 autographs a day? Do you think anyone, if you said on the street, what is a dues payer? What's a shuli? You'll hear crickets. If you say, who is Neil's brother? Silence. If you say, that is Stuttering John sitting next to me, I'll be signing autographs all night. That's a fact backed up by documents. That's right. It's breaking news, Couch. I appreciate your support. It's a fact. We're going to talk facts here. We don't talk bad about other channels like the Newspayer does. We're above him. He couldn't stop talking about me for one day. He couldn't do it. He's incapable of being a human. That's right, Silver. Now we're talking some good stuff here. As seen on TMZ. Zumock. Oh, are we talking about Chad Zumock? Chadley? The guy that looks like the cat burglar from Home Alone? Is that the Chad Zumock we're referring to? If so, that's acceptable. Okay. Hey, Couch. I've heard of you on Tukey a lot, but this is my first catching you. Thank you very much, Couch. I appreciate your support. And I think Couch will know that the Newspayer is a failure. The Newspayer failed out of 2nd grade. And he was eating glue. He couldn't color in between the lines. He couldn't do it. He couldn't measure up to the man. 30 failing shows. What can we say about 30 failing shows? That's right, Silver. He was eating glue. Playing with the finger paints when he wasn't supposed to. That is that guy. We're talking about that failure, that fake, that fraud, that criminal. He doesn't respect the Constitution. He doesn't respect the Bill of Rights. He doesn't respect the Magna Carta. These laws have been in effect, and we've been working on these laws since 1215 when King John was taxing the peasants, and people revolted. They wouldn't put up with that, just like we're not going to put up with this. We're talking about the Constitution. If you don't respect the Constitution, then you don't respect Stuttering John. That's a fact check. 30 failing shows. Whoa! What can we say about 30 failing shows? 30 failing shows. There's nothing we can accept about 30 failing shows. That's right, Detroit Dark. You think the serfs should have rights? I don't think so. They should pay their taxes and shut their mouth. That's what I think. Thanks a lot, everyone. Appreciate your support in this Dabbleverse, which I founded. Okay? Since that lady disrespected me, asking me if I was a dabbler. I was like, dabbler lady, 20 years in comedy. Who you kidding? Who you calling a dabbler? And she's like, blah, this is why we do interviews. And I was like, lady, this is very disrespectful. I will end this interview now. 20 years in comedy. Or for some of the greatest. They couldn't handle it. She couldn't handle the truth. She couldn't do it. Why would she question me? Why wouldn't she come to an interview prepared with the world famous Stuttering John? Why would you do that? Why would I accept that? Ooh. Let's keep going. Oh. Rowdy crowd. How's everyone doing tonight? Better than the shitware, probably. He can't read or write. He can't count to 10. That's all he does. To make fun of me, someone more famous than him. Why would he do that? In this country, why would he do that? That's a fact check. I agree with Couch. I'm sure Tukey agrees too. These are facts backed up by documents, backed up by the truth, backed up by the Constitution. Okay? Yeah, you're right, Detroit Dark. I, Stutter, and John take my audience to waterfalls. One of them is Glen Falls, like Detroit by Dark is saying. Do you guys think the shitware takes his audience to waterfalls? Do you think so? Has he ever? Has he ever left the studio? I think you know the answer to that. Do you guys ever remember the shitware taking his audience to McDonald's? Has he? Do we even have to discuss it? The answer is no. The answer is no. Thank you, Silver. You guys are the good people. Thank you, Silver. I love them too. Even in the winter, we'll do them. We get a lot of snow out here in Buffalo. We'll keep filming. A lot of people won't even believe how much snow we get out here. Okay. Yeah, that's right. He's always picking on me, Couch. He's always showing people. What was that failing show? One of these shows was showing my grass was too long. Do you think I have time to mow my lawn? I'm world famous. Maybe a failure. Maybe a failure. Maybe a failure. Maybe a failure like, wait. What are we talking about? Maybe a failure. Maybe a failure like the shitware has time to mow his lawn. But I don't. I don't have to do that. I have people to do that for me. I have people to bring me my coffee in the morning. Okay? I live a champagne caviar life, if you guys didn't know. Yeah, me too. Me too, Silver. That's right. Always mocking me out. Thinks he's better than me. Thinks he's better than me. Why would he think so? What gives him the right to think he's better than me? There ain't nothing nothing good about him, the shitware. That's right, and diamonds. I deserve better than this. I am the master of this Devilverse. I command respect. These are facts. Yeah, we're kind of on the good side again, Couch. Vince the lawyer, he dropped a lawsuit. I'm gonna pretend like I'm gonna pay him a couple bucks. It's never gonna happen. And that's a fact. That's a fact, Jack. It's backed up by documents. Backed up by the Constitution. It's people like Shitware, sorry, he doesn't like to be called Chuli, he likes to be called Shitware. People like that don't respect the Constitution. They don't respect the Bill of Rights. That's true, Detroit Dark. Nope, that's the vet that was diddling the dog, not Rob. It's the vet's fault. That's a fact, Jack. I agree with Detroit by Dirk. Ugh. He's a shit waya. He's a dues payer. Can't believe anything he says. Can't trust him. Can't trust a shit wayer. That's a fact. There ain't nothing you can trust about a shit wayer. Okay? How's everyone's night going? We're probably gonna have to cut out soon. I'm gonna have to get a couple fish sandwiches or something soon. All right. Yeah, we'll go a few more minutes. Ooh. Ooh, I'm getting tired. How about you guys? Some of us work, unlike the shitware, the dues payer who doesn't have a real job. Couldn't handle it. Like I said before, he couldn't get his shitware. Couldn't hold down a job. Third shift at a Dairy Queen. He gets fired. He can't listen to instructions. He's got glue poisoning from all those years. Thank you, Silver Serpent. Thank you very much. That's right, you gotta respect the Constitution in this thing. The thing is, the dues payer doesn't even respect himself. How's he gonna respect the Constitution? He can't do it. He has glue poisoning, I agree. There ain't nothing you could trust about that dues payer. It was his choice to quit school. It was his choice to be a failure. He could have went back to school. Oh. But he couldn't do it. He chose the low road. To be a scum bum, scum crumb. That's what he chose. Instead of being a good guy. He can't be a good guy. Oh. That's right, he's a bottom feeder. I agree with Couch. This is a guy, and thanks for reminding me, this is a guy that takes my garbage. He took my couch. Does he want my leftover fries too? This is that guy we're talking about. He's the worst. He's a scum bum, He's a scum of the earth. He is worse than the plague. And you could tell him I said so. We're not afraid of the shitware. We're not afraid of the dues payer. He's afraid of us. I don't shrink to my responsibilities in this Devilverse. He will respect the #1 show. This whole network is based off of me, not him. If I go away, if I leave this Devilverse again, his show will go down and he will have to try to find a job. We know he can't do that. He's not capable of doing that. But we know he can't do that. That's a fact. That's a fact, folks. We deal with facts here. That's right, he bought the views. I'm going to say between 60 and 90% of his views are from India. How could he feel good about that? That's right, Silver. Facts and science. Why would he do that? Now, in my live last week, we went over the Magna Carta. I think we will have to have a part 2 of the Magna Carta, because you guys know the shitware watches my program every day, and we need to educate him. He's uneducated. You know, he's an unsharpened pencil. And we gotta educate him. It's my job. Oh, me too, Couch. And we do have educational stuff on my channel. I do work with a great guy named Mark Turi. He does history on like Romania, history of World War II, stuff like that. A lot of that stuff we do, and I kind of keep my mouth shut because he knows most about it. And but a lot of times it's on my channel or stuff like that. Or you can go right to his channel, Mark Turi 123. He's a great guy. And in my spare time, I always watch the History Channel pretty much daily. Mainly World War II stuff. Thanks, Couch. Appreciate your support. I appreciate everyone. Like I said, we're winding down here. We're gonna get going soon. Getting tired, getting hungry. But I want to thank everyone for being here. I want to thank you guys for being here. Hope you guys have a great night. And we'll see you guys soon. Thanks for subscribing if you're not subscribed. Because we do a lot of fun stuff. We go to waterfalls. We go to McDonald's. And I'll see you guys soon. Have a great night, guys. Bye now. Thanks, Couch. Thanks, everyone. Thanks, Detroit by Dark, for the $20. It was very generous if you're still there. If not, have a great night, and I'll see you soon. Bye, friends.